Hey, what's up, guys? If you're getting this video from me, it's because you have partnered up in United Games with me as an affiliate, and we are launching this app November 21st or the week of the 21st. I don't know the exact date yet, but it's Thanksgiving week. This app will be available, and everybody that has decided to partner up really needs to know and understand a few things before we get into this launch period here in the next couple weeks. And that is the purpose of this video and why I'm sending it out to all of you guys, not just affiliates, all the sports bars and pizzerias that have partnered up with me as well. I'm going to be going over pretty much everybody's on the same page, except if you are a sports bar or a pizzeria place. There's a couple extra things at the end that I'm going to let you guys know that you guys can get going with right away. Other than that, real quick, I just want to apologize to everybody as well. I've kind of been absent the past week or so. I've had some family things I needed to deal with, and just my attention needed to be elsewhere. So I apologize for that. And if I haven't gotten back to you, responded to some emails, I've just been overwhelmed, and I'm going to be trying to get back to all those shortly as quick as I can. But I figured instead of trying to meet everybody face to face to get this information out, I would just make a quick YouTube video, get it out to everybody. That way you guys can all get up to speed because we're about a week away from launching this app. So with that being said, I'm going to dive right into it. First thing, obviously, everybody has a locker room. How you get to your locker room is unitedgames.com. All of you should have created a username and a password. Your username is going to be your email and whatever password you chose. That's how you log in. When you log in, this is the screen you're going to see. This is your dashboard. This goes over pretty much, how many affiliates and players that you have currently. If you're one of the few that didn't want to go after affiliates and you're just going after players, don't worry. Same thing. It'll track all your players. It gives you all up-to-date information on that. You can always hit this button right here, refresh my team status, and it gives you an up-to-date status on exactly where you're sitting. Another really important thing to be paying attention to right now is this news feed. Every day they are posting new training videos. Pretty much all the questions that I've been getting in a lot of emails and texts are all answered right here in this section of the news. You guys also should all be getting emails from United Games. And I know a lot of you out there aren't too quick to read and respond to emails. But it is an important thing. If you're in United Games and you really want to, be successful in it and make some money, you got to treat it like a business. And everything that they are posting on the news feed and all the emails that they're sending you are things that all of you guys should be paying attention to and looking at. And I can tell some of you have not been, just because you asked me questions that are stated in these emails and this whole news feed right here, which is not a big deal. But anyways, so this is your dashboard, like I said. There's also a bunch of training videos up here. If you click training, you're going to see, there's all kinds of different training videos. Some of these aren't really relevant anymore. As you scroll down, there's Fire Zone episode 1 all the way through 6. If you have not watched those videos yet, you guys all should. This one right here, the Fire Zone Special Edition Fire Fan Release and Tokens Training. Here's another good one. This goes over how you guys are getting paid, okay? So these are all important to watch. They're all 5, maybe 8 minutes long. Take the time, watch them, so that way you guys are all up to speed on what's going on here with Fire Fan. Another key thing right here is your tools section. For those of you that are attacking this on the social media side, which I think everybody should, it's just an easy avenue, and you can really contact and reach a lot of people through social media, especially when it comes to promoting a free app that everybody's going to love and enjoy. And keep in mind, as you share this app and the players that download it through your code, as those players start to share the app, all those players, it doesn't matter how many times a player shares and shares and shares, all those players are on your first level and you get paid on all of them the same. And that is just incredible. That's some super exciting stuff. If you think about, if you can get 10 to 100 people to download it and how they'll share it, and they're going to create leagues just like people do in fantasy football and on Yahoo and ESPN. this is going to take them out of the market. I think this is going to be a really awesome, fun game that everybody will enjoy, all ages. But one key thing here is your marketing playbook. If you click on this, I'm not going to blow it up, but you can read through this. I've actually printed it out, and it just goes over some detailed information about marketing and the things that they want you to follow. They also have a section right here, which is ideas for social media. So for those of you, I get a lot of questions like, hey, what should I say in my post? Well, what I do is I read all these. There's Instagram ones, Facebook ones, Twitter ones, LinkedIn, however you're doing it. There's all kinds of little key phrases in here that you could either use or may pop up an idea for you to spin off and kind of use your own thing. Keep in mind, when you do post things on Instagram and social media, keep it about the game, keep it strictly about the game and having fun and playing the game. The affiliate program was obviously shut down, so there's no reason to talk about making money. Players cannot make money in this game, so there's no reason to even talk about making money or signing up or anything like that. This is all about people downloading a free app, playing the game, and enjoying it and having fun with their friends, family, so on and so forth. So, like I said, this whole area is going to give you guys ideas on what to do on social media. If you guys have Instagram pages, I recommend putting maybe the link in your bio. Mine says, join me in my league on my free sports app, and I have my link attached right underneath. So yeah, the marketing playbook, something to go over, definitely. And then as you scroll down, you're going to notice that there's a couple videos on Facebook and on Instagram. You can post YouTube links. If you go to YouTube and put in FireFan, you'll find the FireFan video, and you can post that link and use that as well to promote the app. If you guys really want to dig deep in how you guys get paid, you can click on this commissions button right here. It gives a very detailed explanation on how we get paid and the percentages we make on players, affiliates, so on and so forth. And as you go down further, you're going to see social media banners. These ones are obviously, some of them are for Facebook, some of them are for Instagram, some of them are for Twitter. They'll all work for all social medias. You can, copy and paste and edit them and make them fit to any social media background, especially, Instagram is a little bit different on their photos, but still you can make it work if you guys are familiar with how you shrink videos and edit them. But this one right here, this FireFan one, I've got a lot of attention from this. I think it's a cool logo. This one works really well. Same with this one right here for Instagram. There's another good one down here. I like this right here with the young lady here in FireFan. So they have, and this is the stuff that you guys have to use on social media. We cannot make our own images, posts. We can't do any of that. We need to stick strictly to what United Games wants us to use. That way we, because really what they've done is really cool. I like all their different logos they have here. You really don't have to use anything different other than this in the YouTube videos. You guys will be fine. So this is all in your tools section. Okay. For those of you that want to do Facebook ads, which I highly recommend, after you get this email or text from this training video, let me know if you're interested in the Facebook ads. I will send you guys a separate video that goes over how to do Facebook ads, how to strategically market to people that will be interested in our game. I've been running Facebook ads for quite a few years now, and I'm very successful at running Facebook ads. So I've sold products that are well over $1,000 on Facebook. So when it comes to a free app, this is going to be super easy to not only share without ads, but if you guys want to run Facebook ads, it's going to do you really, really well. And what's cool about it is once you create the ad's done and it runs for you. It doesn't take very much time to do it, and you could be doing anything, and that ad is running for you, and people are downloading it, and so on and so forth. So other than that, as far as the tools for United Games, that's on a separate page. So what I was just on was unitedgames.com. That's called your locker room. That's where you're going to find your dashboard, the training, and the tools. And it's kind of like your back office. Eventually, this will tell you how many players you have, how much money you're making, all those sorts of things. So in all those training videos, that are coming up in this training section. They're going to be releasing them all week. I highly recommend that you guys pay attention this week to when these training videos come out, because they are going to be answering and going over detailed information that all of you need to know. And, it'd be very hard for me to communicate all this information with hundreds of people as this is coming out. I simply can't do it. So I'm telling you guys all right now to pay attention to what's going on this week. If you don't have the time to do it for whatever reason, email me, text me, whatever, and I will get back to you as quick as I can with the answers of what you're looking for. But you can always find it right here in your training section, pretty much. So back to the FireFan store, where you can get all your guys' FireFan gear. That is at FireFan store. Yeah, firefan.store. And that'll take you right to this page. So www.firefan.store. When you get to this page, you're going to see, the front page has got a little bit of information, but where you guys all want to go is for the affiliates right here. Click on the affiliate button. Okay. Now, right now, everything is pretty much being sold in bulk packages for the affiliates. If you're a sports bar owner or a pizzeria, don't worry, I'm going to get to you guys in a second. There is a separate area for you where things are not in bulk. But for those that are just affiliates and don't have the luxury of owning a sports bar, right now you do have to buy them in packs. There's ones that start at 500. There's ones, if you go all the way down, that get to, I believe, $299, so $300. But you're getting some shirts, you're getting some signs, you're getting some literature. I think it's totally worth it. You're getting a lot of things in bulk. You can also get your player engagement tickets. Basically, what this is you can pick from a few different logos right here. Obviously, I would use the football one for what we're about to launch here in the next week, because it is the first app's the NFL game. So it'll have all this information in here, but it'll tell your code right here. And these are things you can pass out to people, if you'd like. This is all optional stuff. For those of you that are just doing the social media side, maybe this doesn't pertain to you, but it could. Right here is for the sports bars and for the pizzerias. Right here you got coasters. Right now you can get a 2,500 of them for, looks like $349. I'm not too sure. I've never ordered coasters before, so I don't know if that's a good deal or not, to be honest. But you guys, sports bar owners, you guys should know. But what's cool is the coaster will look just like this. It'll have your code on the coaster, and pretty much it says FireFan. Download the free app here. You can also get the little table turner things. They're double-sided. Gives a little bit of information about the game, and it'll have your code as well right here. That way people can just go right to their app store, type in FireFan, put your code in, and then that player is linked to you. There's also banners. Just browse through here. There's quite a bit of things that you guys can order if you guys are interested in that. One more thing I want to go over for those of you that have not made your code yet, and I'm pretty sure some of you haven't. This is very important that you guys do this right away. Before we had the codes, you had to go into your invitations, which is right here, and you had to invite a player, and you needed their email or their number or some way to text them or email them the invite. Well, we don't have to do that anymore. If you guys, everyone's going to have their name right up here on the right. When you click on it, go to My Profile. Mine's already made, but right here in this section, you're going to see a little thing that says Update Code. I made mine FireFan 710. I actually wanted it to just be 710, but that was already taken. I would keep your codes to as minimal as possible. If you at all realize, most big companies that run promotions through codes for their apps, they usually keep them between 3 and 4 numbers. They keep it simple, something that somebody can remember, and it doesn't have this long sentence that they got to type in as your code. So you want it to be quick, easy, nothing crazy. That's just my personal opinion. You can make it whatever you want. But once you update your code, it's also going to generate you a link. This link right here is what you're going to use when you are doing social media ads or any type of social media anything. You can copy this link and paste it to your ads, which I'll go over in the Facebook ad training video. Like I said, let me know if you guys want that video. If you guys aren't going to do Facebook ads, then there's no reason for you guys to watch it. Um, so it creates the link for you, and it also creates your code. So if you're ever in a situation where you're not going to give somebody your link, you can just tell them to go to FireFan in their app store and put in your code. That way, that player's linked to you. You can also text this code to anybody. When the app's actually available and we can download it on our phones, there's going to be a service in the app as well where you can share the app with your Facebook contacts, with your contacts. There's going to be a lot of ways to share it. But if you haven't made your code yet, you need to make it. That way, when you do go order your marketing materials, your code has to be made before you order the materials. That way they know what to print on the materials, obviously. So yeah, I mean, couple like the most important things is make your codes, get your guys' links. For the sports bars and the pizzerias that I have involved, I would order your coasters and your little table banners as soon as you guys can. The app's going to come out the week of November 21st. It's probably going to be right before Thanksgiving. So if you get those orders in now, you can have the material for when the app comes out. That way you're ahead of the game. Some of you probably are going to have this question: can I go outside of United Games and do my own marketing materials? And the answer is, I think you can, as long as you copy exactly what they have, like as far as the coasters and the other things. As long as you use that image, which I don't even know how we would get. I could probably find out. Yeah, if you're one of those that owns a sports bar and a pizzeria and you don't want to, and you think you can get it cheaper somewhere else, just let me know that, and I will get in contact with the CEOs and make sure that that is okay. Which I don't think it would be a problem, but I don't want to guarantee that either. So, other than that, guys, yeah, I mean, a lot of you guys like me have been waiting quite a while for this thing to come out and launch, and I appreciate all your guys' patience. We are finally ready to do this, man. November 21st, it's looking like, is the day the app is going to launch, or it'll definitely be that week. So we're ready to rock and roll with this thing. And what's great is they've already said that the next game is going to be the NBA. That'll be the next app available right out the gate. And what's so awesome about that is you have like football, which is huge. Football is on Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. But NBA is on every night. And as they create more games and more sports come into it, there's just going to be so many fun and cool things that we're going to be able to promote. And the good thing is all you guys that decided to partner up with me and United Games, I mean, there's nobody else that can do this. You know, we're the only ones that get to promote this. We're the only ones that can benefit from promoting it. So we're all in a really cool situation. Other than that, I hope you guys all have a good night, and I will talk to you guys soon. Later.